Okay, so what we have so far, I have created a farmer for myself, my character concept, and this is important for me because I'm an actual gamer, okay? So character concept for me is an absolute must. I've been doing D&D since 1977 when I was 10 years old. Y'all can do the math. And my character concept then is he grows the critters that give you wool, and then he knits them into useful things and he sells them. Or he will also be doing some cross stitching as soon as he has enough money to support that. Right now he's sort of struggling a little bit, but he's got lots of wool here, as you see. And actually, I just finished upgrading his beautiful little Häusle. See, I took this as Cordelia's secret place or something like that. Way up on the, when you look at the map of the British village, from your perspective, if you look at the map, it's way up over in this corner, okay? Unless that thing has turned it around. But it's up in the upper right-hand corner of the map is this little place. It's already built for you, but I have completely redone the cottage. As you see, I didn't have room for stairs indoors, so I put the stairs outside. The bathroom is awfully large. We'll be getting him a bathtub, a jacuzzi. I thought I was going to put the stairs there, which is how come me to move the shower out of this corner. But I decided to go with it a little bit differently, but we'll decide on a use concept for the bathroom. The bedroom has got plenty of space in it, which means we can put lots of things there. And downstairs we've got our little kitchen and our Stube, our living room, which has got quite big. What I did have is I did have this here, like this, and then this feels empty. But of course, if we wanted to, we could bring this back downstairs, right, and put it here. So we've started a small garden space for him. Got plenty of rabbits and foxes, and I also was able to add a little rabbit home. Hi, welcome. Hi, honey. So this is basically what we're starting with here. One of the things I did want to do is see if I could get one more thing of prairie grass, because that stuff is actually, stuff's actually pretty helpful to have. What's this going to cost me? $5 too much. So, doesn't matter. Let's see what all we found. I think I sold everything I found last time. I've got a little book that I've already written. I put him off the grid, by the way. I should show you all that too. When you're playing The Sims, you have these different challenges you can do. So he's doing simple living, wild foxes, and off the grid. Trying to get that all up and running for the moment. And then he's got geothermal to keep his bills down. He's got that it moves to an eco lot quite quickly, and he's got the home studio, which we all like to have, don't we? So that's the concept. That's my character. I am playing a man this time. And yeah, he's already macrameed himself a hanger. He's made a couple different chicken outfits. The other ones he sold outright. This one he decided to list on Plopsy. So let's let him finish what he's doing out here. Then he needs to go to the bathroom. So it's power conservation day in his neighborhood. He doesn't care because he lives off the grid. What's great about this house, by the way, is there's a fishing hole right here, which is very cool. And it's obviously, it's absolutely gorgeous to look at. So this is a view that I like. When he's done there, have him clean up his bowl and go take care of his own needs, which are getting a wee bit out of control here. So he did collect an egg. That chicken has been giving me orange eggs. Oh, and of course it's not hatchable. I don't have any roosters yet. I've just got the one hen. I was looking, I guess he just used the last of the prairie grass that he had, but we need to go take care of his needs first, and then we can come back down and... Oh. That is, by the way, why that bush is there. My rancher has a toilet in the barn. We always had a toilet in the barn with a little sink. So, that's pretty normal. At least where I come from it is. And let's have him also harvest all the prairie grass. Now the bush stinks. I don't even want to know. Too much information. Oh, that tells me that I still don't have a sink in the kitchen. It's typical of me. Normally the bathroom's not that far from the kitchen, so I don't have to really worry about it. I'm going to check our critters one more time. Make sure they're all... I just bought those. I had this one a little bit longer. I've got a beige llama and a white llama. Now, he's pretty stinky. Let's have him go up and clean himself up. That's like I said, he's off the grid, so... Oh, good. Somebody wants to buy my macrame hanger. Cool. I think we have to go in here. This one's been sold. Wow, nice price. Okay, I'll take that. That means we can afford another different colored little sheep. And by the way, this is a family-friendly stream. I won't be getting all head up and cursing the way that I do. Y'all who know me know that I can get real head up and I can rant with the best of them. So let's go gather some water. Eventually we're going to want to get also a water collector, and we're going to want to get some stuff for up on top of our house so we can start writing again. Our computer is not usable when we're off the grid, of course. So what do you think of my character concept here, Lige?
Oh, that's a cute little barnyard.
Yeah, my feller's he's got a white llama, and he's got a beige llama, and he's got a blue, a brown, and an orange sheep. He's fixing to buy himself probably a green one. What he's doing is he's shearing them for their wool, and then he's creating things by knitting various things and then selling them.
Sure.
That's kind of a cool concept, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, there are some days I'm my own biggest fan. That's okay. We all should be. So here's the mini sheep that they have available. We could get a black one too, of course. We don't have any cream one, but that's because we get cream wool from the beige llama, so we don't have to get the cream wool from a mini sheep. Oh, there's pink. Oh, let's take a red one. I know they're ridiculous. They're utterly ridiculous. Seriously, you're like going a red sheep. I saw pink sheep in Greece, in Creta. That was because they spuled them pink so that they see those are their sheep. So, place in the world. Hi, dear baby. So now let's brush it real quick. We have a rainbow barnyard when I'm done here. Oh, how cute. What is the problem? Oh, that was from cutting the grass, yeah. He uses the scythe, you know, so... Our one little hen. We don't have any others yet. We will get another one. But that's sort of an aside. That's not our main concept here. We don't have any cows because we don't really need any cows, and it'll be so much work you wouldn't be able to get through everything in a day. That is one of the things y'all need to think about when you're playing this. Oh, testy. This one here, this llama here, the beige one, she's not very nice. Socialize. So what can I do? Can I pet you? What can I do? Nothing? Or maybe you're tired. Let's let you sleep. Very testy, isn't it? Let's go tell the chicken a joke. The chicken didn't like our joke? Yeah, I'm going in. You guys are rude. So, oh, do you know what this means? We can go fishing. We do know some of the foxes already. We have a couple bunny buddies as well, which is why I put the bunny. Oh, there we go. Fertilize the plants or overgrown crop. I don't want to forget about my plants here. What I do want to do is starter. We're going to need some fruits, and I want to get some more vegetables. So that garlic seed. Oh, I forgot about the vampires. I like the content of the vampire add-on, but I don't like having them running all over the place. So starter fruits, and let's get some another pack of starter vegetables. No, you know what? Let's not play roulette with this. We'll go to the shop tomorrow and actually buy a carrot so we can plant it. So that's the thing I have left that I would like to have. Oh, I have an apple tree. I guess I can use that for this one. And then we can plant some grapes. Gotta find my refrigerator again. So let's open the refrigerator, put that egg away. Got some fish here too. Still got enough of that though. Oh, tea. The apples are especially nice, of course, when you have horses. Got one thing of mushrooms, blueberries, which actually I would like to steal and put over here. That is not even supposed to be doable. So that means that we didn't get very many. Well, we did. We got those. So we'll need to pick ourselves up at the store. We'll need to pick ourselves up some actual fruit and stuff. He doesn't get tired very quickly. Let's gather some water and let's fish with some bait. We got quite a few apples. Let's try that. Then we'll have to come back and order the plants as well. I have the laundry day and everything. I just have not given him the stuff he needs for that yet. Don't know if I will or not, because you're playing a farmer or a rancher. Oops, something went wrong. What is the point of having a restreaming app if something goes wrong and you go offline? Okay, sorry about that. I used the Restream, and for some reason it just, all of a sudden, there was a big red thing that said, oops!
Okay.
So, yeah, I just see if the stream's back up. The Restream, for some reason, hiccuped, and then, of course, I'm depending on it to stream to the other services. I beg your pardon?
It's not up for me.
Try refreshing. Really?
Okay, better.
It's better? It's back up again? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm using the Restream and it hiccuped. All of a sudden, all of a sudden it was like, oops, you know. So there are 3 of you in here, by the way. Twitch is only counting 1. While he's fishing, I'm going to grab me some cappuccino. Weiß jemand, ob das Wasser gerade heiß gemacht war oder ob ich das nochmal heiß machen muss?
Ich mach das nochmal heiß.
Okay, danke. I was going to say, make sure you fill it up, though. You know not to fill it too close to the max line, right?
Yeah.
No matter what they say. So, okay, while he's fishing, I'm going to get this ready. Du willst das oder so von einer Nudel? Ist das Ding?
I'm pouring him out now.
Oh, okay, das heißt, du brauchst es nicht. Weil im Moment. Darf ich was zeigen ganz schnell? Wir müssen mehr als das. Wir müssen so ungefähr so viel. Okay?
Okay.
Sonst kommt der Lars und der klaut das ganze Wasser. Gell, Lars? So I put Aiden back for the moment. He was taking food off of me. It was really, really starting to get on my nerves. So let me check my man. I should have my Angeln thing on. I have the wrong aspiration on. Sorry. I just want some more cappuccino. It's cold over here, and so let me change his aspiration here to the Angling Ace. That's a German word, by the way, in case you didn't know that. Oh, he got an electronic upgrade part. Well, that's better than a fish any day, isn't it? It is so weird. What did we want to? We wanted to check the plants to see what needs to be watered. So, okay, let's do an early to bed, early to rise. A lot of days I can put him to bed at like 1, 2 o'clock and he still is up by 6. I used to be like that when I was young. I think that in this one, we are, oh, I guess we're not. Okay, my bad. Hello, Shadarlin. Oh, I moved him from the other one and they didn't need to be watered. Okay. So, let's put him back over here. What is it we need to accomplish? Our main one is the country caretaker. Okay, that's our main aspiration. So we need to fertilize things and we're not that far yet. But this is the cool thing about the sheep. They just sort of sleep wherever they feel like it. I may actually get them some hay beds eventually. Oh good, he caught a bass. Let's open this up. That one we need to, okay, this one is really cool. Just a second, we want to be in here, otherwise this is for naught. And I want to mount him. That's a crazy fish, see? Captain Fishbone's bonefish. It's extremely rare, although it's not worth much. Let's mount it. What, does that look wrong? Normally it looks really cool. Oh, it was a puny one. Well, no, you'd catfish and a bass. So I think that the bass and the catfish taste good. Always remember when you're off the grid to check your refrigerator's level. Although the catfish would look really good on a mount. That's true. You know what, we'll go ahead and mount the bass too. If we caught one, we can catch 2. That looks cool, doesn't it? He looks a little, I don't know what it is. All the guys look girlish in this game now. I think you should be able to make a girly looking guy, by all means, but I think that you should be able to make a manly looking guy too. Just my thought on the matter. After all, I managed to make manly looking women. Let's have him take a quick tepid shower. Trying to decide whether to have him eat before he goes to bed. Let's just have him go to sleep and then he can eat when he wakes up. Okay? We need more lights in the bedroom right now. This will have to do. As he starts using the bedroom for something more than just sleeping and changing his clothes, then we will worry about the lighting situation. As I said, though, character concept, in case you're just now joining me, is he's a farmer who raises the critters that give you wool, and then he knits them into useful things and sells them. So tomorrow he's going to have to find time to sit and knit things, isn't he? Hey, like I said, if you all click on the little medal, you'll see there's more people sitting in this stream than that. That's only the people that Twitch counts. For whatever reason. I'm kind of regretting the darkness of that refrigerator, and just get, oh, okay. So at least I can find the refrigerator. I can't find the refrigerator half the time. Like, no, where's my refrigerator? So at least it's a good time of year for some of these crops. We've got all sorts of little mini sheep here. We've got 4 of them so far. One that gives us brown, one that gives us orange, one that gives blue, and one that gives us red wool. We've got a white llama and we've got a cream-colored llama. So we're doing pretty good. That saves us money when we create projects like cross-stitching and knitting projects. The outer stairs is going to be a real pain in the Rentbros when the weather turns cold, but that'll be okay. Eventually we're going to get a fireplace upstairs, obviously. Or maybe not so obviously, who knows. Like I said, my promise was that on the weekends, or at the weekends, depending on whether you're British or American, we would stream whatever I happen to be playing, and this is what I happen to be playing today. She's all alone. Chickens are also expensive, though. So now here's the thing. He can clean these anyhow, even if the critters are in there. I'm going to definitely need more prairie grass, aren't I? And then clean the shed. And hers is full. Excellent. Excellent. I did notice, by the way, that they've also started making the men look like death camp survivors, which is, I know what the thing is about that. You need a little meat on you. So then he'll throw that away. Yes, 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 yes. See? And they're so cute when you clean them and when you pet them. So I think he'll take both of them with him. Yeah. So then we'll go ahead and cue him up to clean Blondie. See, this one is Hopper, okay? Oh, we don't know each other yet. Well, let's correct that. There is a little rabbit house, by the way, on our property. See? A little rabbit warren here. I decided to put some trees around it, sort of make it a little bit more comfortable. Was my hope, at least. My Sims generally, and not all my Sims, but, well, obviously my farmer and my rancher are less sociable than my other ones. Oh, do you make these for a living? Yes. Great craftsmanship. I salute you. Aww. So, and then we want to look at look at that look. It takes whatever mood you happen to be in at that moment. And this was one that I did a painting. You know, you do the paint by reference, and that's what it does. This is my my rancher chick, and this is my gal who lives in the ocean world, in case you guys are wondering. why this one was so, this one is so contrary, I don't even know. It's just difficult. Say it that way, it's difficult. Okay, I'm glad it let me finally, so let's shear some wool off it. Oops, voting is now open, okay. See? She's mean. I don't have any friendly treats yet. Can I make any at the moment? Cool, I can. Let's do that. One problema. He's pretty pissed about that. Look at that. Now you see the resemblance between us. Just a sec. You know, if you can't laugh at yourself, you're probably in deep trouble, by the way. That's a characteristic I've had since I was a child, so taken great pains to try to get it in grip at least somewhat. I've got an old pair of breeches on today. We went to the, here in Germany, you go to the graveyard several times a year, not just, you have to take care of your own people's graves. There's nobody there to do it. And so in the spring you put flowers down like March, April, and then you have to change those flowers again in May, and then they stay there until now, right around the time of Busenbeittag. Busenbeittag's next Wednesday, and the Sunday after that is called Totensonntag. And that heralds the beginning of the Advent season, okay? Leading to Christmas, of course. And right about that time you have to go and change it into a winter covering on the graves, and that's what we did today. So I have an old pair of jeans on. My people, of course, are all in Kentucky. I'm sadly not able to take care of my own people. I'm a bit ashamed of that too. But my partner here, Lars, his people are in the graveyard here, so I go and help out with that. Okay. Let's go and give her a friendly treat. Look at, look at, look at, look at. Like a cat when it's had catnip. I haven't had this one very long, and our relationship, I guess our relationship is better than it has a right to be, isn't it? Let's see if she'll let me smother her with love now, and then shear her wool. It's like drugging him. It's actually kind of questionable. Look at that look. I can't help it. That's why I play the game. I think it's cute. It's cute. So, we already queued her up to shear her, right? Good. Crazy wench. So, while she's drugged up, we're going to tell her a joke. She's agreed to everything. Show her a dance move. Just try to get our relationship with her up. Maybe she'll be less cantankerous. And let's smother her again, and then we'll move on to the next one. Oh, look at that. So now let's go clean Bianca. A lot of times I just keep the names that they give them. I had a beige one that was called Goldie. She belonged to one of my gals in the island world. She had gone to the Fenwick Fair and fallen in love with the llamas and had to have one. So she did, and she called it Blondie. She's such a good girl. See, she'll let me smother her with love. Come here. Oh. That's a good baby. So now let's get some white wool off of her. Excellent. So, yeah, I know he's not feeling too well because he feels filthy, but let's collect the egg. And now let's deal with our mini sheep. And we need to look at our plants as well. This is the life of the farmer. Then we need to go to town. We're going to need to get to town. We've met a lot of people. We was in town one time and met a whole bunch of people. See, this is so... There's all these critters that he knows. And he knows, see, the people are like, yeah, met them once, yeah, and all the critters are, these are the new ones. You can see which ones are newer. That's so cute. That is also so me. Okay, let's, so let's come and bottle feed. And clean it. I named it Brot. That means bread. Fogmistel. They named the other ones like pudding and jelly bean and things like that. I just left them. They're really just too cute for words, aren't they? Oh. I do have Evil Sims, or I have to redo them because I lost them when I had to redo the Windows on my system. So then we need to move on to the next one because they're all starving too, but in my ranch one they don't starve, which means Hedy. So that means we need a feeder. But we'll have to get that after we're done here. Oops. We need a feeder for the babies. That's why they're all hungry. OT. And that costs us $4 a pop. So. Socialize with it. We'll pet it enthusiastically since it doesn't know us. Oh, I thought we already did. Okay, we'll leave it as Dolly. I thought we'd already named it. And then we'll share it. What my character concept for those who just joined us is that he raises critters that give wool, and then he uses the wool to knit projects or cross-stitch projects, and he sells those. Some of you might be asking yourselves, why a he? The answer is, who cares? Men can certainly knit and do cross stitch too. Oh, they all liked that. Okay, so let's feed this one and clean this one. Oh. And then our relationship with this one is good. Okay, we've taken care of you. You're the one we haven't taken care of. We only did 3, so that's kind of weird. You know, I can tell, I guess I have less blue than anything else, which means the blue one's the one I haven't done yet. He's getting stinky, but we'll have him shower when he's done with his sheep. So, and a tip, really, when you see that there's only this many people in a stream, if you're on your mobile phone, there's a little mental there, little person. If you click on it, you can see the list of people. Those people are actually sitting in the stream. They're sitting in the stream somehow where Twitch doesn't count them. Say, love you. So let's go take care of our needs now. Upstairs here. Like I said, his bathroom's really big. I need to have a spacious concept. I think that I will end up dividing it and make a little laundry room out of part of it later. But for the moment, he's trying to get used to the herd that he has. He can go downstairs and grab himself something to eat. He's off the grid, so we want to make sure to constantly check and make sure that there's enough ice in the refrigerator. This is locked, so the foxes can't get in, by the way. And the critters cannot get out either. Wow, he didn't get very clean, did he? Okay, when he's done doing that, let's make sure. Do we have enough to get just like a really cheap sink in the kitchen? The kitchen and the bathroom used to be closer to each other, and now they're not. The answer to that is no. Some poor beggars here, aren't we? So, actually, before you do that, I'd like you to clean up. I didn't tell him to clean up. I was looking to see if we were going to be able to get a sink, but we weren't. It glitches every once in a while. And I did put the stairs on the outside because I could not negotiate it to put the stairs on the inside. I wanted to sort of maximize the space he has for critters, and yet him not to lose his living space, so to speak. That is why he is upstairs. Okay, we apparently already took care of those today. Now he can come and do the grass because at some point he's going to have to refill that. We only have 1 chicken at the moment. Chickens are not our main concept. When he's done there, I'm going to have him come do some knitting here in the chair. He hadn't knit anything for a couple days. He sold one of his projects, which was quite nice. So, now let's put him on the Lord of Knitting aspiration track. When this first came out, I didn't realize you could change aspirations. When this first came out, it was, pardon my French, but it was shit. You see from the add-ons add a lot of content. And I have all the add-ons. I've pre-ordered the next one that's coming out as well already. But the base game itself, those of you who got it for free, you know what I'm talking about. So, let's see. See, we've got enough wool Hedy. Hedy. And there might be some lag in the stream today still. I've checked my camera, I've checked the OBS, I've checked the Twitch, and I can't find where that lag is coming from, by the way. So we have enough wool now that we can knit this for free. That is what we want to do, so we can maximize our profits, right? But he sticks his hard work into those critters, so it's not like that the wool is completely free. He's never inspired. I've got to get him inspired. He is not, by the way, making any money. He has a book that he wrote. It has not been published yet. I like to get my people up to level 5 so that they can sell it directly to a publisher. He hasn't done any painting. He doesn't even own an easel. That is the easiest money in this game. We all know it. So for a real challenge, this is the way that you do it. He's been fishing, selling that, and selling some of the prairie grass and selling some of the wool. So, hi, welcome. I did tell y'all, by the way, some of y'all in here are regulars in my channel. I told you on the weekends we're going to be, streaming whatever it is I'm playing. And this is what I happen to be playing today. So let's see what the poor quality. Okay, let's sell that outright for 102 simoleons rather than listing it on Plopsy. Oh, he's inspired now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's knit an object. Let's knit a mailbox cozy. See, we've got enough different colored wools now. Oh, I'm so excited that we can start to do these projects without them actually costing us anything. Yay! I hear that the bubble blower at the Spice Festival. Yeah, we get some free herbs over there. Do note, if you've never played this game, if you go back, if you travel, actually if you start knitting or writing a book, I don't know with the painting, I usually don't interrupt my paintings, and the cross stitching I think is the same way, and you stop to do anything else, even if you don't leave your lot, it will make you start all over again. Be mindful of that, okay? So we know each other. He's my neighbor. And we'll have talked to him about a couple different things before we go on over here. And several things you can do at this Spice Festival. That's why I said yes. Yes, please. So then we will come over here and harvest everything. Oh, hold it. This is an evil character. Habits. And I like this about this game. Yes, I am playing a guy. Those of you who watch me a lot, you know that sometimes I play gals, sometimes I play guys. And so I always put gender fluid on there. I never had a name for myself, never needed one. I was just always the kind of female that I was. Never had to think about it. And nowadays it behooves you to think about these things. Somehow it helps the younger generations to be able to understand you a little bit better. Which is fine enough. These guys, the way they were sparkling, I thought maybe they needed to be leveled up. So, what are we doing here? Blow bubbles at the bubble blower. Können wir machen? We're not even hungry. We're always filthy. That's the nature of farm work. Like I said, we redid the plants at the graveyard, and my fingers were filthy. But I own rabbits, so my fingers under my fingernails I have to clean quite frequently. So let us sit and try together then. After all, I came with a friend, right? That hits the spot. especially since my son took his heater back. Okay, now we've not met Victor yet. And we don't know. Oh, it's Umber. Okay. One of the werewolves. I guess it's just, this isn't Dirk's thing, is it? We've already, as far as I know, I ought to have checked first. This is where you have to meet 10 people. Yep. I figured I'd already done that. By the by. Oh, one thing we could do, though, is the location. Along with City Living comes this set of challenges where you have to introduce yourself to all these people in, there's 3 different parts of this to the city, and you have to introduce yourself to a person in each of those 3, and you have to buy something from the stalls in each of those 3. So I am what you call a pro-simmer. I've been doing this since it came out in 2014. When the screen loads, it says 2017. That isn't true. That is not the actual date that The Sims 4 first came out. So, let's see, who can he meet here? Oh, she's from the island world, isn't she? It's Mortimer. Yep, fries. Almost made ketchup. Lifted. Yeah, he's high. Let's be honest about it. Okay, I want him to come over here and meet her, though. Okay, I want him to come over here. This game still does have a lot of bugs, which, you know, I would be more tolerant of if it weren't the fact that they've been in this game for years and years. Some of these bugs are really old, and they just never get fixed. There are no telling how many bug reports. I actually had one of the people who runs the forums accuse me of filing false bug reports just so they don't have to deal with the bugs. So, it's like, oh, what strange food. Okay. For my farmer, that is to say. So now he's going to order food from the stall. He seems to be enjoying his social interaction here. He usually doesn't get a lot of it with the humans. He gets it with the critters, as you all saw from his relationship statuses. Where in the devil did he go? Oh, he came back over here to talk to them. Alles klar. That seems fair enough. So we've made another step forward here. By the way, and give an apartment key to a friend. This is not fulfilled unless you're doing it while you're in the city, and I think you might have to live in the city for that one to be fulfilled. It behooves you to look through these. The beach life, get a suntan, earn a gold on a kava party, which is, no, you all, and eat a coconut. There's these things, Strangerville, you know, you have the whole Strangerville storyline that you can do. You don't have to live there to do it. And this is the mountain. That was the Japanese. I love this one because it came with the ability to ski, to mountain climb, or rock climbing, you know, and to snowboard. Also, there's some light sledding in there. You got the spas where you can go and stuff. Spa day was a whole nother one, you know. So it is really, there's some great packs, I have to say that. But get them on sale because they are so unbelievably expensive. I wait for them to go on sale. This time, the ranch one I paid full price for, and this last, the one to rent. I've always wanted to own multiple properties in this game, and it's always irritated me that I cannot do that. I can't just buy a second property and either use it as a vacation home or rent it to someone. And they're going to make that a thing now. I think that's great. So while he's here, one of the things you can do, by the way, is to just taste all this stuff. And that actually goes to your culinary. You know how it tells you your culinary experience? I think that, moment mal, I think that you have to do Grava's serving. Come on, you got better things to do. If she's uncomfortable, leave her. She's kind of weird anyhow. Look how white my face is. Not sure if we have to, if sampling the food is going to do the trick. It looks like we're not going to find out this century. I have actually, in my Sims, I have all free will turned off, and in spite of that, this happens, so you just kind of have to suck it up and get used to it. Food's hot. Cool. So, let's sample it and see if that's enough. Not sure what he's grabbing his head about. Wolltest du was mit dem Wasser?
Nee, ich schütte bloß da ist schneller kalt.
Okay, wie bitte?
Ich schütte bloß da ist es schneller kalt.
Achso, ja, das ist das. Deswegen wundere ich immer, dass du dann gleich dreimal Tee machst. Weil ich denke immer, das wird sehr schnell kalt und dann, ob das noch schmeckt, muss man selber wissen, ne? You're right there. I just want to get myself some more coffee. Does anyone know what I did? Weiß jemand, was ich mit meiner Hausschuhe gemacht habe?
Ja, die habe ich schon gesehen.
Habe ich die hier draußen gelegt? Nee.
Ja.
Ich gucke in der Badezimmer. I'll be right there. I'm going to answer a call of nature. Nein, die sind ja auch nicht.
Hier, ich hab's da. Ja, mach ich.
Danke, darling. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Oh. So hopefully when we get home, it won't make us frog the knitting project. I myself am not a knitter, I'm a cross stitcher. My one grandmother was a crocheter, the other one was a quilter. When I was a young lady, we were still being encouraged to learn, you know, quilting, cross stitching, knitting, crocheting. When I was young, I used to crochet and cross stitch. So the world has changed a great deal, even just since I was young. But then again, I am getting older. So did that help him to learn that dish? No. See, that's what I thought. But we don't want to make him so hot and full. We can come back another time and try them again. Otherwise, he's just going to burst here. How much longer? Oh. Do you know Lily? You met Lily. I guess he can strengthen some relationships here, huh? Yeah, I think we should propose a crazy scheme instead. For some people, they put their, what some streamers do is they put their Sims on auto control, like autopilot, and it's amazing how many people will come into their stream to just watch that. So, but, to each his own. So, let him come and meet some other people as well. Of course, they're a couple. They're married with each other, to each other. Oh, festival's over. You can go home. Bye. And it's quite late, actually, so he's getting kind of chunky. We're going to have to get him moving. This is what I was trying to describe to y'all. Here's the world, the English, so village world, and this is his up here, Cordelia's Hideaway or something it's called. It's a small piece of land, it really is, but I feel I have maximized the ability to use it here. Oh, let's collect the eggs. Let's clean the coop. Let's refill this one with the prairie grass. And we'll harvest that prairie grass. Then we can get ourselves cleaned up and go to bed. Well, use the toilet, obviously. So, hi everyone who's joining me. I'm playing a character here. He's a farmer. His concept is that he rears critters that gives him wool. You see we have several little mini sheep. We've got a beige llama, a white llama, and then he knits those into useful objects that he can sell. It will also take up cross stitching eventually as well. So, we need to get him a better shower, I feel like. See, he's not getting very clean. And then we'll let him sleep, and then he can clean up that trash tomorrow. And he's also got some plants here, as you see. We're going to get some more plants as we go. But I decided to turn this into a little Häuslein. My partner said that's not actually a Häuslein anymore. That is now a villa. Which is fair enough. Let him eat something, then he can take care of his critters. The foxes can come into this part, but they can't come into this part. We've got that shut off from them. The rabbits, of course, can dig in and under, but they're not hurting anything, so it doesn't really matter. So, let's get this ready. They'll call us and ask us for advice, by the way, and that's one of the things that we it's an aspiration we need to complete, I always just tell them to go for it. I really don't care what it is they've taken into their head. They need to know that for themselves. So, one of the things we're working on is this one. Let's go and harvest everything and water. Come back and take care of the bull later. Need to get him a dishwasher, or at least a sink. And when you say water, it waters everything in the area, so that's okay. Since he's just standing there, he can clean that up, and then he's got a lot of critters to look after here. So, let's see what we've got. That one's still clean. Let's clean the shed. Let's collect the egg. Oh, that reminds me, I have an egg in my inventory from yesterday. That's not a good thing. Excellent quality. Excellent. This will say clean out spoiled food. As you see, there is no food. It's just an empty plate. So here's the different colors of wool we have right now to make projects with. Before we shear them today, we can actually sell the excess wool we have here. See? It's a good use concept. He doesn't have to paint for money. He doesn't need a job. This is his job. And the things that he then creates are bonus items. We meant to go to town yesterday. We didn't get around to it. We went to the Spice Festival with Derek instead. We need to get to town, grab a couple things. Used to be you could root through those, but I think that's, I have to have up here, when we go here, and we see the advantages and disadvantages that you get for your property, the traits and challenges. If I have reduce and recycle on, that will allow me to root through there. I will do that eventually. Right now I'm off the grid, which is already a nice challenge. Let him do that. So we already collected all the chickens. It's only one of them, which means that is enough. Let's go and clean our lovely llamas. Have y'all ever seen the faces they make? They're so cute. No, 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 no. Don't go in there. It's the most contrary critter there ever was. It's the middle of the day. What are you going back inside for? So it tells you what all her needs are here. And it's nice, of course, to socialize with them. With her, it can be a little bit more difficult. But she likes us better since we gave her the drugs. I mean, the animal treats. Så kommer det så senare. Oh, she's going to be in that mood again today. Well, it's a reminder not to be a drama llama. Okay, she liked that one. Can we shear your wool without drugging you today? Look at those ears go back. Anybody who's ever had animals knows when the ears go back, you gotta be careful. Right? So whether she's filthy or not, we're gonna go ahead and clean her. She's a little bit better natured. And we can shear her as well. What do we got going on here? That's full. Then we will refill this and we will clean the shed. This is the life of a farmer. Okay, so we didn't manage to sell that. Let's put that on her then. Dress Polly in. The indignity. I don't know. I personally don't. I've got one rabbit who we had to take his eyeball out to save his life, and I put a pirate patch on him on the other eye. He was really good about it, bless his heart. Other than that, I'm not a proponent of dressing animals up in clothing. That's not my thing. I've known people who do, and I don't want to insult them. I think that if that's your thing, you should go on ahead and do it. And especially if your critter lets you do it, well, now they're okay. Powders have different colors, by the way. That's how I know I didn't have this yet. It's the most complicated cup of cappuccino from instant stuff you've ever seen. I like a little extra coffee taste to it. That's why I add that little bit of extra coffee. And I have some cinnamon sugar that I like to add to it. And 2 different kinds of cappuccino. That's what I have. One comes in the packet, as you see. The other comes in a big bag. The big bag is more, this is günstiger. That's better value. So, here we go. Ah, yes. And then we wonder why we're always filthy. I don't think I own anything that doesn't have rabbit fur or hay on it. That's the way I feel. Aiden loves this tradition. I would too. But who are you going to talk to? It's a problem. Who you want to talk to? I guess we could, it's not really anyone we can talk to on Talk Like a Pirate Day. Well, we need to go into the city. We did say that. When he's done here, let's go, let's get him showered again. And then we'll go into the city. I'd hate to take him into the city stinking like that. Oh. So that one project he couldn't sell, so we've done put it on his little chicken here. Look at her. She looks awful smart, doesn't she? I love it. Oh, and by the way, my dentist said the bridge is ready again. They had to redo the bridge, and so I'll get that on Thursday. It's been over a year. It's been 14 months. It's been driving me nuts. Use the head, okay. Hit the head. And free the salty brine. So I guess he can talk to himself like a pirate, can he? Arr. Oh. Another word of advice, look at the calendar periodically. If there's a holiday coming up that you don't like I don't like Love Day, we can just delete the holiday. It's no big deal. We can also put in our own holidays. I feel like I ought to get paid for advertising for these people. So let's get him all gussied up and we'll go on to town. Come down here, say travel with, oh, did you see that? He got dressed up like a pirate. Oh, can we do that? I want to do that. Plan outfits. I prefer the term childlike to childish. Just saying. So, oh, that's so cute. I want to do that. It'd be a brimmed hat, wouldn't it? And I think there are outfits, aren't there? Jacket. Would that be one that has a jacket to it? Costume. Where's the costume? Am I going blind? Costume. hair on his legs is getting really out of hand, isn't it? Ooh. We need to have him jog. Okay, that looks like he's been out at sea for a while, doesn't it? There's all the cosplay costumes. Wah! So let's go to town. Y'all are going, she has way too much time on her hands. I have had for a while. I've been written off sick the better part of this year because of my nerves. Okay, when I say let's go to town, okay, this is what I'm talking about. God bless you, sweetness. Your sim can buy this piece of property when they start. That is one of the starter homes. This is one of the starter homes where we are at. Let's go to the pub. Pub is short for public house, in case you didn't know that. Most of you probably did. Most of the people who watch my stuff are intelligent, well-educated people. I just know that. Gesundheit, darling. Okay, so our main purpose in coming here is to acquire carrots and a couple of things of fruit. God bless you, sweetness. I think that if we come over here, I think she's going to go in and open her store. Sometimes these things don't exist until we show up. Which is just really... What? Oh, and we can go and buy some hoops from her and some different some different wool that we might not have that we might like to have. God bless you, love. Was ist dann nu? Wie bitte?
Etwas kalt.
Dann mach die Heizung an. Sag mal. Wozu haben wir eben Heizung? He says it's cold. I told him to turn the heater on then. Why the devil do we have? We can even own a heater if you don't turn it on when you're cold. OT. We have potatoes planted. Pears require an entire tree, although that could be something nice. So onions are a definite yes, please. Ugh, Elijah, is your heater on? Okay. This is one and then the other, and you just go, eh? Cherry requires an entire plot as well. Do we have blueberries or blackberries planted? I don't know, so we'll take one of each. I'm looking for carrots especially. For the rabbits, right? Oh, lettuce would have been good too. They have no carrots? So let's get some lettuce. But did I blink and miss it? They have no carrots at all? You suck. Oh, ugh. Let's get some meat as well. In case we want to make something that contains meat. Maybe a little bit of sugar. Tomato or two. We could grow some tomatoes too, couldn't we? Spinach we have. In case y'all wonder how come me to skip over that one. We have some sort of mushroom. I don't know what. We'll have to see. We're going to be expanding. I don't know what to do with these things. I'm sure y'all do, and that sounds stupid to you. I'm sure it does. But people of my generation from Kentucky just didn't really know. We didn't eat this sort of unusual stuff. Hi, welcome. We just didn't know what to do with that sort of stuff. They don't have any peas either now that I look at it. Okay, flour is always nice to have. Fire leaf is some sort of a plant. It's an herb. It's used in herbal remedies. Okay. Okay, so we'll buy those. Yeah. Notification wall is doubtful. I'm amazed that she had no carrots. It just seems so strange. No peas. It's Talk Like a Pirate Day, by the way. I saw someone else dressed up like a pirate, and I thought, oh, I want to do that. Probably use some of that. We have beige wool. We have enough of, that's for sure. And then chocolate berries. Christmas roses. It's not actually rose. Could get some elderberries, I suppose. Fruity treats. We'll see if getting one. I'm thinking maybe getting one of those will help me to actually learn how to make them, but das ist auch nicht gesagt. It's not necessarily the case. We have grapes. We have green beans. Oh, there's some peas. We've got some fertilizer. Healthy treat. Okay. Clearly, we have more money than sense. Eventually, we are going to want to use one of those. Lettuce seeds, mandrake, and a medium one. Yes, please. Noxious. We get orange wool from our little orange mini sheep. A razzleberry. Oh, that puts you in a playful mood. Okay, yes. My brain just switched on. Winter, seasonal winter plants, seasonal spring plants. Take a small one here. Starter. Let's take a pack of starter vegetables since we can't find any carrots anywhere. I'm not the only one who thinks that's just really bizarre, right? Okay, they didn't have any, I didn't see any wool that was something that we cannot get ourselves. It's not like they had green wool or something like that, you know. So, okay, we'll take it. Like I said, we got more money than sense at the moment. The Fenwick Fair has started. Oh, how nice. What would I lay there? Something that I've grown myself, presumably. I don't know. Oh! I have a green egg. Okay. I'll submit that. Hopefully the egg will still be good when we're done. I didn't even think about that, and I've never figured out how to bring one of my llamas here, you know? Then sometimes you'll have llamas and cows and stuff here. Oh, stimmt. We need to water some more stuff, so we can go water these. Shits and grins. And anyone who's in this stream with me right now who would like to watch my other streams, I would like to warn you, when I stream The Sims 4, it is a family-friendly stream. My other games, however, are for mature audiences, as is my mouth when I'm playing some of those games. Just saying. So, as I said, as far as I know, this one here only applies to when you're in the city, but we will... Oh, we already know her. Attempt to bribe the judge. Let's go have a Henford heart-to-heart. That's when you're getting the gossip on the you know, what's going on around the neighborhood. No one enjoys being spit on, not really, and that includes foxes. If you've been having some fox troubles, having a llama in the right place to gob that bandit could be just the ticket. Okay. A little bit of country advice there. if and she says so, then it must be so. I guess today is chicken day. Why everything's all chicken themed. So let's see if anyone else comes and puts an entry in here. Or you. We've already got, oh, Avasti villain. Ahoy, me matey. Let's let him indulge. So, as I thought, I didn't get any credit for it here. It's not a surprise, and the stream is lagging. It just, I have it on my handy. I just happened to see it out of the corner of my eye. Both hands, I love that. I'm always apprehensive about telling a joke about someone's family heritage. You never know who's going to take that amiss. Okay. He's always telling jokes to his critters and stuff, you know, but it's nice to have a different kind of an audience. Who is this? Oh, that's Ian. He's one of my neighbors as well. Is that supposed to be a smiley face? Oh, I thought it was an equal sign. Just shows you what I do not know. You seem the friendly sort. You want to help out? Like I don't have enough to do on my farm. I love those pink boots. So let's go up here. Funny. Jokes and joke about cartoons. That seems the most innocuous choice that we have. Well, okay, if he likes it, well, why not? I hadn't got anything against that. I don't like mischief. I'm not a mischief person. I've got evil Sims, and I do have them do mischievous things, of course, because that's an evil Sim thing, but as a regular person, I'm not into that sort of thing. As a regular person. As me, I'm not into that sort of thing. Joke about the chicken butt, okay. Sometimes I like to hear these jokes. And sometimes also when it doesn't take, just move your sim. Same thing with your critters, is sometimes it'll get stuck and nobody's doing anything and nobody's doing anything. Cancel the action and move your sim to someplace else, and you can even call the critter over to you. One of these will always reset it. I've not had it not reset it. Blech. I don't want to flirt with her. I want to tell her the joke about the chicken butt. Okay. I actually don't know why I have my earbuds in. One of the things that's hard for people when they watch my sim stream is that there's no sound except me talking. I don't like the royalty-free music. And if I play something else, they will just mute the music, but then they write on the stream audio muted, and then people don't come in Akinine as a post-broadcast and watch my streams. So, and then I also get in trouble with YouTube. I have to go through that whole when I post it to YouTube. So only one other person has to find me funny. You think I'm funny. You laugh at me a lot, at least. Tell a joke about weird animals. Ooh, tea. See, and we're getting hungry, so we might as well order something, right? order for some food. Beef Wellington always sounds... Well, cottage pie. Oh, what a choice. In Scotland, they put salt and vinegar, it was, on the pies. The shepherd's pies, you know, that I love so much. You're like, oh no, don't do that to it. Do you want that on? No, don't put that on mine, please. Thank you very much. So, I love those little pictures. I guess that comes as a whole thing, but I don't know if it's available to us. I guess it would be. It's cute. My guy's not doing mixology, though. Let him eat his stuff, and then we'll send him back home. He's got some mini sheep, I think, still to take care of, doesn't he? I don't think he took care of them yet today. Okay, so, yes, you are the life of the party. Looks like he has fulfilled his desire. Sim's looking for love, or in the right place. It's singles night. Woo! He's single, but he's going home. He does not want to hang out at the pub the whole day long. And into the evening, he's got things to go and people to place, something like that. What? So, okay, let's see what's going on here back at the barnyard. Oh, I never did find out if my egg won. Well, dagnammit. Did the fair end? They kept my egg. Blast it all. I didn't get my egg back. That's my green egg. Bunch of hungry people. You can't keep my egg. I was waiting for everybody else to turn up. Turned my back and, well, now never heard nothing else about it. What? What are we cleaning up? What am I cleaning up? I'm cleaning something up. What am I cleaning up? This is really bizarre. Where's my egg? It don't seem to me like there's anything else going on here, and I don't understand. Everybody's gone. Well, now this is my egg. Pairs well with ham. That's true. So I guess once I submit my egg, I just don't get my egg back, do I? It doesn't look to me like nobody judged anything. Well, bugger me. Let's go home. Doesn't seem like we can do anything else here. I will think twice before entering another one of these contests, though, I can tell you that. Ooh, tea. We have things that we need to take care of at home. There's always something to take care of on the farm, I can tell you. Well, if not, you can sit and knit. Ooh, tea. So, as I said, I wanted to see what was going on here. Everything looks good. Clean, fine, full. Oh! Let's bottle feed this one. clean it and then shear it for wool. We'll shear this one for wool as well. Shear that one for wool, and this one is not hungry, it's just filthy. Yes, of course. And I know what we were going to get earlier. Oh, I would love to, but I'm way too busy. We were going to get a feeder for the little babies, and we didn't have the money at that moment. Let's go to the pets section. We wanted to get one of these. And we should probably get a trowel. Get a water trowel thingy. So, where? That there. This one here. Shits and grins. It's mostly thought for the horses, but I don't see why it has to just be for the horses, to be frank about it. I'm being frank because I'm tired of being Shirley. So, can't put this here because of the land where the llamas are at. Can't put anything on that. Ooh, tea. Oh! Oh, we did win something. We won a chocolatey place and we won second place egg. Although ours, we had the only egg entry. We had the only entry, period, and we came in second place. Oh, I fucking specifically turned that off. This is one of the bugs I was talking about, by the way. Oops. But we can put his clothing back while we're in here too, frankly. I'm trying to think what he had on. I don't like that. Should have used his party slot. That's always a good one to change. Getting kind of fat, isn't he? I mean, he was already thick, but he's starting to get a little bit fat. We're going to have to make him exercise. Okay. So. What did we have? What did we have? What did we have? What did we have? Not sweaters, shirts. Let's put that on him just for the moment, and then we can find what we had. What did we have? That wasn't what we had either. We had a ball cap on him because we had him done up like he would be in Kentucky. I feel like I'm not finding what I had on him before. It was something more like that. Although I somehow feel like it wasn't that. Bugger me. I said to turn off the hair growth. Oh, what the with this game. Okay. Like I said, some of the bugs can be quite frustrating. That's the shirt I had on him. Those breeches are way too baggy, so that's not what I had on him. Have that on him? That seems fine. I might have them work boots on him. That looks fine. Wasn't what I was aiming to go for, but now then that'll be okay. There's definitely a lag in the stream. Okay, I was actually wanting to go for this one. To get around this bug, you step into the spotlight and then you quit the spotlight again, but you have to do it every time you play. I did this originally. You come back in, you have to do it again. And that's just kind of the way it is. So, let's beat her first, then we'll clean her, and then we will shear her. And then we'll call over the little blue one before it expires. Not because its expiration date has come, but because it's hungry. That did sound a bit strange, didn't it? We didn't do them yet today, that's the problem. We had to go to town and we kindly got involved there. So let's feed it, let's clean it, and then let's shear it for wool, and then we need to, oh, see, in between, this one is also unhappy, and we will call it over as well. It's very important because the critters can't take care of themselves. I have the same thing with my rabbits. And that's one of the things I used to tell my kids was that, you know, the rabbits can't take care of themselves. So we have to make sure to take good care of them. We have a whole bunch of stuff we want to plant too, by the way. And now he's getting awful tired. Let's put him to bed. We'll plant the stuff that we want to plant. We'll do that tomorrow. We don't have to do that today. Let's have him go pee. For some reason we have two of those today, and then have him hit the hay. Okay. So he's doing pretty well. He's got plenty of money. Tomorrow he can work on, he has to get his critters taken care of course, and then he can work on, he needs to plant his new stuff, and then he needs to do some knitting. Get some more projects going here. Get them done, that is to say. He woke all the baby sheep up and now they're all wandering around. It was awesome. He even dressed up like a pirate. He had a great time. Woohoo! And now he's hungry, understandably. When does the sun come up? Clean out the spoiled food, it says. It's not actually spoiled food. One thing I want to do though before we go and look at recipes that we might be able to use is plant the seeds, because we bought a lot of stuff that we want to plant. Worst comes to worst, we can go to the pub and get ourselves something there. Okay, we're going to need a few of these. We're finally starting to get our plant concept up and running, and we really just don't have enough space, do we? What I'm wondering to myself is, oh, fudge. Kind of need that much space, don't they? Of course, we've taken up an awful lot of room here to make a comfortable place for the rabbits to be in. Can still put something there. We have an awful lot of stuff we want to plant still. Okay, and oh, by the way, if you have the problem that you try to plant something and it says itchy pitchy, you have to put it in a bigger space first or something like that. Sometimes you're trying to plant your trees someplace where the roof is too low or things like that. You need to put whatever it is outside, plant it, and then you can bring it inside. So what all do we have here? Excuse me. This tomato. Let's plant a tomato there. These are our fruits, by the way. We have a grapevine. We have blueberries. I wasn't sure which one we had. Let's put a blackberry here and a strawberry here. Oh, that's a raspberry. Okay, put a raspberry there then. So what we've got here is the plantain tree and the apple tree. You see, I've got quite a few things I want to plant. Let's put the, oh, there. This is an oversized, okay. Let's try it this way. So what we bought is somehow not the right thing for that. Is that, I don't think I've ever had this problem before. Well, let's go and see. They're both exactly the same. I'm not sure what the issue is. Except that perhaps those don't count as viable oversized crops. Ah, we have to get the seeds in the jar. Okay. Alles klar. Okay, so we'll plant the oversized crops in these. Takes care of our worrying about the lettuce. Oh, we did get a blue. I still don't know who won first place since we were the only people competing. Talk about demoralizing. You're the only one competing and you win second place. You suck. Thank you. Eddie.
Ich muss nur kurz fragen, wie du die Hose magst.
Those are nice. I like them.
Ich dachte mir, was Buntes mal eigentlich.
I understand. One gets so tired of black, doesn't one?
Nee, nicht nur das, aber auch blau. Deswegen.
Yeah, the blue jean blue.
Yeah.
My guy was the only one competing in the egg contest, and he won second place. I still don't know how that happened. Very strange. Some strange things going on in my Sims game here. That is for sure. Oh, is it spooled? No. Weh. We are. Not y'all. Y'all are fine. I'm an idiot. And by the way, I don't mind saying that to myself because I know it's not true, so I don't really worry about it too much. It's not like it's going to give me an inferiority complex or anything like that. We have so many things we want to plant. We're going to have to get ourselves a bigger place at some point. I hate moving in this game. What happened to me once when I did that, it duplicated all my mini sheep and my mini goats. It was an absolute nightmare. It really was. Did he already do the... What happened to the... What? Okay, he says I can't reach it, which is patently untrue. Try it again. I really need a bigger space here. OT. So, what we have here in our botany, What's-her? There it is. Freelance botanist. We're supposed to be evolving and reaching a gardening skill, so that's not going to help us at all. Oh, we can fertilize it. Oh, but it won't let us fertilize it in that sense. Do we have, oh yeah. Super fertilizer. And super fertilizer. We're supposed to evolve them though, not just fertilize them. Oh, that. Maybe I told him to water. I told him to water 2 of them instead of water all. Okay, alles klar. So fertilize this one. The best one we have is the Vitality. So we'll do that. Now we need to check the other plants. No. Harvest all. And of course, each plant has different seasons that it grows in. Some have a single season, others have multiple seasons. And that's why some of these are dormant and some of these are actually growing. We forget to plant those. We laid them out, but we forgot to plant them. That is so me. I would have thought these would have needed water as well, but apparently they don't. Wote, him is starving to death. Not quite, but not far from it. Let's see what we can cook. Fruit salad auf jeden Fall. And that's about it, so. Fruit salad, or fruit salad. So let's make a 4 of the fruit salad. Our choice is obvious. I don't have a fire extinguisher. Smoke alarm. I don't have a fire extinguisher either, for that matter. Oh, we were going to put some more lighting up in the bedroom when we got the money, and now we have the money. Lighting. Bedroom here. You know what? That's a really good solution for off the grid, by the way. Just do that. Didn't look to me like it made any difference. Okay. And then he has a lot of critters to take care of. Just the way it goes. Hopefully he will today get to the point where he can do some knitting. Oh, we can buy a kitchen sink. That sounds so strange when I say that. We actually lived for 9 years with no kitchen sink. We didn't have room in the kitchen for it. The apartments here in Europe are quite small, and our kitchen was like a walk-in kitchen. So we used the bathroom sink. It was really brutal. But you do what you gotta do. That's the one that goes with our set, isn't it? So let him finish up, and we're going to get rid of that one, put the kitchen sink there, and then he can use that one next time. He looks at the cabinet. I don't remember the thing being there. I know how he feels. Okay, so he reached cooking level number 2. That's at least something, isn't it? That thing isn't even hooked up to anything, and he's using it. Right. Where'd it go? That was a nice little glitch, wasn't it? Like, what? Oh, and why couldn't they design it where it says flush? Okay, alles klar. If that's my biggest problem in life, I got no problems in life. Let's be honest about it. Slightly dirty and halfway full, occupied by an animal. Let us hope so. Let's go clean the shed. And then we'll go and clean this shed as well, and we will refill it. Thank you for coming out, darling. Let's go to the flea market. So much to do. Oh, I just have to go to the flea market. I can't help it. We'll go and see if we can get ourselves some good deals. Menfolk. Lige. Somebody. Lars bought Singaporean noodles. Do we want to eat those tonight, or do you have a different concept for supper?
No, I'm fine.
What?
I'm fine with the noodles.
Okay. No, I'm fine. I'm not going to eat anything. What the fuck? You are way too skinny. What do you mean I'm fine? That wasn't an option. Okay. It's like I have no idea what you're on about there, right? By the way, the trash or treasure furniture do not become available in your inventory until you buy one at the flea market. I'm not going to buy one. You can change the color and everything when you get home too, by the way. I am contemplating the comfy chair, however. Whether or not to buy the comfy chair. How long have we been streaming? I think it's been a lot longer than an hour and 22 minutes now. It's been about 2 hours. You know what? I think I'm going to buy that. And then change the color. The Boss executive chair. We bought the desk and the chair that we bought just because they were not too expensive. Let's say it that way. I'm contemplating, I think we'll go ahead and buy that as well. Yeah, I got a lot going on this week too. What's wrong with you? You act like just because I've got a bunch of critters means I don't have anything to do. Hi, Lime Time Pop. The thing says these, reads the names very strangely. Oh! I think this is where the Spice Festival is held, however. So this is not really going to help us. You know what we're going to do instead? We're going to leave. We're going to go to the gym. Meet somebody there. We anyhow need to work out, and let's leave the old timer behind, sorry. I say as a woman who is no longer in her prime. It was real, but it wasn't really fun. It was real and it was fun, but it wasn't real fun. That's what we usually say. So, let's change our aspiration over to the fitness one. Bodybuilder, and the first thing we're supposed to do is go work out at a gym venue. A gym venue. Blah, 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 blah. Do you believe they won't let you wear a cowboy hat while you're working out? He's not inclined to anyhow, but I have some Sims who would be. Like my farmer, she'd like to have her cowboy hat on when she's working out. I'm not notorious. He's drunk. My guy's not notorious. My guy's a sweetheart. Don't be rude. Oh, before we do... Doggone it. Dagnammit! Location, city, native, let's go there. Ooh, just in time. Woohoo! Life would not have come to an end. We would have simply done it again in another city location. That is to say, introduced ourselves to someone. The Home Kings. Hedy. He says Hedy. He should say Hedy. He's not very good at this, is he? Worst thing is he is naturally active because he's got a lot to do on the farm, but now then they don't really count that very well in this game, that you're running around and taking care of this critter and that critter and just, have you ever tried to get the grass with a scythe? Not a sickle, but a scythe. I tried that here in Germany. That's not the easiest thing in the world. Dude, get off your phone. That's not the kind of person you are. Yeah, baby. So, he's getting kind of filthy. Now I'm going to guess the pink side is for the females and the blue is for the males. That is something I hated even as a child. I hated pink because of people constantly shoving pink onto me. My therapist made me get in touch with my feminine side, as he put it, but it wasn't like I was out of touch with my feminine side. I just had to learn to live with pink, which is okay now. Well, they get in the shower. What do you think I told you to get in the shower for? Well, there's something wrong with you, and I don't even know what it is. See how many times he has to shower before we get him clean. I don't know how much better their showers are than ours. You know what? We could afford that better shower, but I'm not sure. It's kind of expensive. Oh, nice. Okay, the weather outside, it's cold. Let's put on your winter clothes then. Cool beans. Oh, tea. So now let's go home. We've got a lot to do. We've wasted enough time. Farm isn't going to run itself. If I move forward while my face is bleached, my eyes might disappear. Hi. Let's go see if our chicken feels like playing. My character concept, by the way, folks, is he actually concentrates on growing critters that produce wool, and then he knits them into woolly products. Or he can even sell the wool. He gets quite a lot of money just for the wool, frankly. Okay, I guess he took care of this morning, and it just feels like it's a new day. Ooh, tea. So now, let's see what we need to do. Blech. Let's get to work. Like I said, the farm ain't gonna take care of itself. Our chicken looks so cute. See, we made that. Nobody wanted to buy it on Plopsy, so we just put it on our chicken. She looks so cute. We need to get more chickens. Oh, we do have the money for it. What am I waiting for? Who the head? Did we not name the chicken coop already? We'll keep that one. That's cute. Purchase chickens. I think a brown hen would be nice. We'll buy a brown rooster. Those guys are they're very vicious. Vicious critters. And a black hen. Okay. So then we need to also scatter some more feed. Those go automatically in the house, by the way, whereas the sheep go into your inventory and the goats, and you have to go to where you want. Like when I buy a new one, I have to go in here and then say place it in the world. Okay. My gate is locked so the foxes don't come in, of course. We'll clean this one, then we'll have that thrown away, and then we'll have to brush, clean the critters, and shear the critters, then we can finally sit down. Oh yes, and we were at the flea market. We bought ourselves a more comfortable chair, which goes into your inventory here, so we can sell this chair. It's not particularly comfortable. We don't spend a lot of time at our desk because we live off the grid. We don't have a windmill thingy yet. We will get ourselves one, but we don't have one yet. And then we can start writing again. We just put that there. Oh, that's pretty. By the way, we took this house that was already standing, and we made it a little bit more compact. We had to put the stairs on the outside because there wasn't room for the stairs on the inside. and that's fine. So we decided to make it more compact so we could have more yard space here for our critters. Eventually we're going to have to get a bigger abode, right? But for now it's cute. My partner said he'd buy that. Oh. Nope. So we got to keep an eye on our feller too. Make sure he doesn't get too terribly exhausted. He's calling to tell us how everything went. Thanks for suggesting I hang out with me. Micah Haas. We had a spectacular time. The double vowel in German just means you hold it out longer. So it's not Haas, it's Haas. They say they're clean now, but... So let's clean them. Shear them. We've got a good relationship with them, so that should be fine. Let's clean them and shear them. This one's very moody, so we'll have to see how she reacts. They have a personality of their own as well. I am a mama of rabbits. I've got 9 of them at the moment. They all have their own personalities too. Which reminds me, I need to let my little one back out. I put him away because he was getting on my nerves. Is the Hähnchen done, Keith?
Ja.
So, such a good boy. You're a good boy. Achim, Liebschein. You could come out. I know, Haas. I'm bringing you out too, darling. Come here, Aiden. Come on. You don't know if you want to come out or not? Oh, she want to come out. Don't be a silly boy. Who doesn't want to come out and run around and play? Huh? Who doesn't want to? Everyone wants to come out and run around and play. This is one of my rabbits, by the way. His name is Aiden. Oh, he's a sweetheart. Okay. Well, Mama's baby bunny? Yeah, baby bunny. Mama loves you. And now the next order of business for him is to beg food. Here. One for you, one for me. Okay. So it was important for me to put that there. See, there's already 3 servings missing. Because that lets the little mini sheep eat whenever they want to. And we're going to have to play with them more today. We'll call the brown rooster Bob. That's a good name. I'm not done with mine yet. When do you get another one? Bugger. No. What does my farmer want in a club called the Upper Crusts? Ich bitte dich. Look at this. Cute. So, let's clean them anyhow and play with them. Clean this little baby. Oh, first, before we do that, let's shear him. Then we'll clean this little baby. We'll play with him. All the rest of them. Just a second. I love it when you play with one of them. What's up? It was a half of one because you ate. You know what? You've had 2.5, and I've had 1.5. Okay, and that's really not fair. That's not fair to the mama. A sweet mama, a sweet mama, a sweet mama. Who just takes all my food. Look at you. You're a big fat boy. Yes, you're a big fat boy. Look at you. Oh. Naughty baby. That's why I put you away later. I didn't want you begging from me the whole time. Shall I make us some cheese? Would you like some cheese? That sounds strange, but they eat their hay and everything. They eat everything. Just a sec. Don't want you under my feet, my love. Oh, yeah, I don't want to step on the babies. I don't want to step on the babies. No, I don't. I just don't want to do that. So let's get some cheese for us to share, okay? I see you, and as soon as I'm done, you will get some, I promise. When have I ever not fed you? Seriously? Just a second, guys. I need to get sacrifices to the brown bunny here finished. His mother and sister are the same way. The only one that has a lick of sense is Achim. Achim doesn't eat everything. Achim is like, he'll sniff something and he'd be like, oh. Achim would be like, oh, I don't know about that. And then someone else will eat it and he'll think, huh? And then he'll sniff it again. Oh. There you go. Okay. He's the one, by the way, in my video of the rabbit with the eye patch. He's the one, they had to take one of his eyeballs to save his life. And believe me, I didn't do it because I think it's fun, because there's nothing fun about it. It was actually a horrific experience. Want some more? That's my baby. He has really bad teeth, so I have to just give him the really softer parts of the cheese. It is getting on. Time is. Yes, I see you. You cheese-eating little... It's so cute. They're so cute. I had the orange one longer. I have enough I could get myself a green one. The rest of mine? Kim says, that wasn't very much, Mom. Ugh, bugger off. Seriously? become quite demanding when they've been up here for a while. They get way too comfortable. He has a cage in the living room. Excuse me. I love he plays peekaboo with it. That's the last for you. Now you go away. You had more than your share. You're very naughty. If you had your way, your mommy would starve to death. That's quite cool. Bad as my kids. Take the food straight out of my mouth if you thought you could. Oh, I want to get me a green one. Nah. Quatsch. And buy a mini goat, mini sheep. And we really are, well, the pink one is very tempting too, isn't it? The answer is no. The answer is no. The answer is no. The answer is Mama's going to eat her cheese. You ate enough cheese. Cheese is not good for little boys. I can feed you a little bit, but not too much. Okay? Oh, I know. Moms are so frustrating. Moms are so frustrating. Hey, you're not my real mom. I love you. So, on the chair, no more cheese, my cheese. Oh, I'm going to get the pink one. We're already here, so let's place it in the world. Oh, he's so cute. So let's clean it, and then let's play with it, and then let's shear it. We can always hire a farmhand later if we want to. By the by. Gardener, farmhand. There's several options available to us. We're making a living off of this, so this is just fine. Collect our eggs, and I think we're gonna let's scatter some more feed, and we will clean that tomorrow. It's getting late. And what we got here. I think that was what was being like, oh, a rainbow egg. Oh. Okay, those are not hatchable, which we would not want to hatch them anyhow. Chickens are not our first order of business here, by the way. I was kind of hoping for some carrots. That hope is in vain. So every day that we go do something else, we end up not getting something done with our projects. It's really quite mean. Why is he sad? No, you. Passiert. I said, we will probably have to start from the very beginning again. We know this, we accept it. What happened? This is also sadly not uncommon. It won't let him start the project back up. Let's have him eat something anyhow in between. I love the waterfall. Just saying. So we've actually got 6 people in the stream, by the way. What is going on with you? Okay, then clean up. He's tired, so we'll go ahead and put him to bed. He's not usually tired at this time of day. It's been a very long day. A lot of crazy stuff going on. So when he wakes up in the morning, we'll have him clean himself up, get himself together. I think he might have bit off more than he can chew with them chickens. That might be too much for him. Of course, if we got rid of the chickens, we could decrease the amount of space we have for the barnyard and probably put some more plants in there. No point in doing that until we've done this. We don't need to mop until we repair, do we? Okay, so he just acquired the handiness skill. Well, it's kind of pathetic, but there it is. And now it's raining outside. Oh, good gad. And you know what? The chores have got to be done anyhow. They ain't going to do themselves. That's the way that goes. There is one thing we can do, however. I didn't do because I forgot that I had forgotten the stairs, which is why, that's how come this, blasted, that's how come this does not stick out the way that it ought to. Now, I want to mess with it now, but I know it's going to displace everything, and these things, when you take them off, you can't get them back. They hover somewhere in the air. It's that way with all the roof decorations. It is a bug. You don't need to believe this is a bug that's not known. Just hadn't been fixed yet. So at least we're not going to have to water any of the plants. Right? Ooh. What the devil's going on over here? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that one of my chickens? Nope. Must be a spot of feed. Let's throw it away. Let's scatter some feed again. Let's collect the eggs and let's clean out that chicken coop. Up. Sorry. Wrong one. Clean the coop. Okay. And we'll clean the shed. And we will clean the shed. Then we'll worry about the critters. We got to worry about, first things we got to worry about, Lord have mercy. I better spray for bugs over here. That looks pretty bad. Well, that's true. So now we need to go back here in case she wants our advice. Don't know why she would. Oh. By the way, way, if that happens to you while you're on vacation, don't do it. It will end your vacation. You do not get your money back. It sucks. You suck. Was, das ist mein letzter. Yeah, I knew you were going to be right there as soon as you heard that noise. Oh, did you get it? That's my boy. Learning to live with that one eye, huh? Okay, I'll say yes. I don't even know what's going to happen with that. Looks like I'm just too busy for it, and I am. To be frank about it. Oh no. That destroyed my one thing of prairie hay. Don't bugger me. Tried to get his chores done early today. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to sell this wool again. Always end up with quite a lot of it. Then we can worry about paying his bills. There we go. Actually, we have enough left over before we go and get ourselves another sheep. Let's get ourselves one of them windmill thingies. Outdoor activities. We need to be in the right spot. Outdoor activities. Or activities, outdoor activities. We want one that goes up on the roof. It would be nice to have one in the yard, but it's not going to act as a lightning rod until we have a high enough handiness level. Okay. This is the one that sits in the yard. This is the one supposed to be able to go on the roof. Did we pay our bills already? Yes. No. What? That was kind of stupid, wasn't it? I thought we'd done already paid them, but we hadn't. OT. So let's sell some of this. How much are our bills? How much are our bills again? $5.91. Do we actually? That's only 34. Well, it's enough to pay our bills though. Some months go like that. I don't know what we spent it on up on the computer. Did we not pay our rent yet? My first husband did that. He spent our rent money on a Commodore 64. Never forget. That's what happened. Lightning struck our prairie grass. Okay, so I think we're going to have to get rid of the chickens. I think that's biting off more than we can chew. Would be better to have another sheep. We just don't have the time and energy to take care of that many. I hate to do it, but I think it's going to be the best overall. I know it seems like a really heartless thing to do. I thought I already traded these guys. Yeah, I know, it's not nice. It's a bad thing. I can't do anything about it. Okay? Problem is, I need more sheep, and I need a little bit more space for planters. It's the issue that we are having. That little bit will be enough. As insane as it seems. For us to potentially put something over there. Now, this is the thing. It would make more sense actually to put these over here, I think. I think we only need to get to these from the front, she said optimistically. The devil? Or we can go like that. That'll be fine. You do need to be able to access all sides of some of these for some of the plants. And we need second one of these. We were looking for, oops, watch, forgot I had that one. What's going on here? Why is my pink sheep in there? And let's just get rid of the ashes. My pink sheep should not have been in there. It was in the, oh, it was in the chicken coop when I sold the chicken coop? Why would the pink sheep be in the chicken coop? That is so completely mental. Okay, well, whatever. We'll go with it. OT. Let's harvest some prairie grass. We do need to see what else we wanted to plant, because we did have other things. We wanted a cherry tree, for example. We could probably plant that back in the corner. This is our apple tree, our plantain tree. We have some oversized crops. And then, up there's the green beans. Yep. A bunch of sort of strange things there. And peas, we want to plant those. Just once, thank you. We don't have any strawberries planted yet. Try to keep the fruits and vegetables separated. Although it wouldn't hurt to put some herbs over there, would it? Okay. The spinach we've got over here. We need some bell peppers. We may go ahead and put that with our fruits, because I think that's all the fruits that we have. Except we haven't planted these yet. Let's put those in the first row. I know this is not very exciting. I apologize, but it is kind of necessary. We have not planted the onion, and we have not planted the bell pepper, so we'll just mix these up. Of course, what we could do instead is take this, put it here. So if we ever find it again, do we find it again? We did. Woohoo! And put this here, and then, okay, now, whatever is there is awful tiny. Okay, need to deal with that. Oh, that's it. Just blending against that dark brown background, isn't it? So let's have him go and plant all these. He's sad because he had to get rid of his chickens because he needs more time and energy to spend with his... The character concept is he raises these critters that give him wool, and then he knits projects, but he never gets to his stuff because he's too busy. He's too busy with all the critters, and he doesn't even get to the point where he can give all the chickens love, so that just got to be too much. Okay, so clearly something is up. Clearly something is going on there. I just am not sure what. Let's try it again. This is a good way to troubleshoot. See if your person, if they won't do something, see if they will. They can even go there. I don't know what the problem was. I guess they felt the bush was in the way. Okay, let's plant our stuff. He has Simple Living on. He has Off the Grid turned on. He has the Wild Foxes, which is not really that huge of a problem for him because he just locked the gate so that nobody can come in and out. And he just loves those little critters of his. When he's done doing that, we'll plant the rest of these. And on our aspiration, of Of course, there's the aspiration. Y'all know this. The freelance botanist. He's already come along quite well, and he needs to evolve some plants, and he's not. Don't reckon his plants are that far yet. Okay, so when he's done planting all those, he can do that, and then we need to. This is what the sheep eat from, by the way, so that you don't have to pay 4 simoleons per meal for the mini sheep. He's very upset about having to get rid of his chickens. I don't know why they're still here. He's already traded them, I thought. It's not a pretty thing, but there it is. He's got to think of the other critters that he still has left. Yes. Okay. Now, for some reason, it's not letting him. We had her the longest. She was his first chicken. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one of my sheep. Let's get started with the ones we can find. The little orange one is missing. Hold it. Yeah, the orange one is missing, and we want to buy a green one too. So let's do that. Am I going completely mental? Yes. Okay. If you say so. So I can sell this for $59. I'll just do that. That's what our one white. Ah, there's my little brown one. Or orange one. Okay. So, now we've got quite a lot of critters here. We did her, right? Because we sold all that wool, yeah. So we've got all that wool back. Now, to take care of these guys. With this one, we want to play with it first. Come on, don't be a jerk. Let it cheer you up. It's a cute, look at that, it's cute. It's cute. Socialize with it. Let us. Can we not pet it? There it is. Okay, and then we will. Oh, Delilah. Okay, what a strange name. Let's shear it for wool then.
Oh, also. Die Stoff sich mir reinlassen.
Oh, and he's a stinky butt. We better let him go shower real quick before he continues. In his defense, he has done an awful lot today, hadn't he? Let's see what else he. Oh, he really needs to fix himself up here, doesn't he? Oh yeah, and the bathroom floor. I never did finish the bathroom floor because I did not have the money for it when I changed his house around. Let's put some tiling on the bathroom floor. It feels unfinished, I'm sure. So what you used to get this was this thing said it feels unfinished and your sim would be bummed out about it, you know. Okay. I'll take it. Okay, let's have him go. As I said, he's living off the grid. I don't remember having put that on his house, the recycling thing. Legions of cockroaches. Okay, how much longer is he going to be bummed about this? 5 days. Just kidding. 23 hours. bummer, but usually if you're a farmer, you're a little bit more practical than that, you know? Did he not take a shower? Is his shower really just that sucky? Trying to get his trash down here. Okay, let's let him eat something. No. Yeah, I know. I really thought he had. There we go. Don't know what was spoiled, but there it is. Should have checked first. Wow, he's bumming, isn't he? He's really bumming. Look at that. He's like, life sucks. You're like, no it doesn't. Your shower sucks. Just saying. Oh, now that I see this in the light, these are not even remotely the same wood. Okay, that's a bummer. Carpet, tile, this is wood. Wood? Okay, so that's at least almost the same color. I can live with that. See, I haven't gotten around to playing with my rabbits and stuff. He likes eggs. Okay, I'll get eggs. Look at eggs. An egg. Let's give him an egg then. There we go. I skipped right over it. Hatchable eggs. I just don't think he's going to be able to, you know, keep up with that much. That's the problem. That is interesting. I don't know any of his preferences. He doesn't like a wooden sculpture. That's not exactly a shocker for me. So at least he's starting to get over himself now. He's got plenty more little, you know, little critters to play with. That's not a problem. By the way, the rabbits sometimes give you cross-stitching. No, sometimes give you cross-stitch gifts, like patterns that you can actually cross-stitch. Just quite nice. Oh, they're all so sweet to me. Strawberry jam. I guess that one decided to split. Okay, there he is. Let's take the gift offered. I think I've already given him a gift, haven't I? I don't know. It acts like I haven't. Oh, a flower. How about a daisy? He likes flowers. think that's a different one. So we got chocolate syrup, a rose. Just glad I didn't accidentally give the rose back to him as a gift. They say gift the rose nowadays. Okay, so I have a lot of little teeny sheep over here who are gonna, we just got the green one, so he's been taken care of today. Let's go and clean this one. Shear it for wool. Let's go clean this one. Shear it for wool. Clean this one. Shear it for wool. Clean this one. And wait until our thing is less full. No, and I lost track of what I'm doing here. The red one, the orange one, and I was working on the pink one. I've already done the green and the brown. Which means I have the blue one left, right? See, this is what I mean. It's quite late. We did spend a lot of time today trying to sell the chickens. Did I get the brown one? I'm going to assume that I did. So now, he's sad for another 17 hours. Let's have him take care of his bowl. It's quite late. And actually, I need to end the stream anyhow, and we'll put him to sleep. And we will save the game, and we will end our stream for today. So like I said, Saturdays, Sundays are just kind of whatever I happen to be playing at the time. Monday through Friday, I have a morning stream, Central European time, that is an Evil Party in Baldur's Gate. And also Monday through Friday, Central European time in the evening, I stream a true neutral party in Pillars of Eternity. Hope you all will join me for those. I'm going to let him finish sleeping here, and then we will save it, but I'm going to keep playing, of course. However, I'm going to say my goodbyes to you. Thank you for spending your time with me. I very much appreciate it. I do know there's so much more you could be doing out there. Okay? Other than staring at a middle-aged woman in rabbit ears. I hope y'all will come back and join me again. And y'all take care until then. Bye-bye.